What's going on, everybody? Over here with a real shitty day. Alright, it's a real shit day. Most people hate days like this, rainy days like this, but I kind of enjoy them. I love them because it's relaxing for me. Alright, this calms me down a little. I don't know why, but it just does. Anyway, just a quick update and some unboxing of a DDM box I've had for a while. I also still have to unbox a new engine, modified from Neil, from TNS. You won't see it on this video. Right? I've had it. It's going to be 4 weeks that I've had it. It has not even been opened up yet. Right? Because I want to do that on video. Alright? So, but anyway, just a quick update. I just got back last night from upstate New York. Alright, we had a good time. I didn't have much time up there. But every time I go up there, I like to go to Tractor Supply. Came across that place is like one of my favorite stores, and you know, even I love Craftsman stuff. I like Sears, even Harbor Freight. You know, I like to walk through the aisles and check out stuff. And anyway, yeah, oh, it's getting bad. Yes, sir. Anyway, just a quick update on stuff. I don't know if you guys can tell in the video, but a little fender bender over here, driving upstate Friday night. Alright, why and how? Well, a freaking deer decided to jump in front of my truck, and at 55-60 miles an hour at night in the middle of nowhere, not enough time to stop, so I ran the bitch over. So felt a little bad, but what are you gonna do? Fucking thing just jumped, came out of nowhere, jumped in front of my truck. It's a good thing my truck is not low, because then I guarantee you it would have did some worse damage, maybe even, God forbid, hit the windshield. It's myself driving, my wife, and my 3 kids in the back, plus Oreo underneath the seat in the back. Alright, so yeah, that spread up. I got some damage. It ripped all the rivets that hold that whole bottom part together, and my rigid light, that rigid light right there, that LED is expensive as shit. Alright, it's got like 13,500 or 15,000 lumens, whatever it is. It's like super bright, really good. Now this guy here is not working, so I got to look into that. And that's it. I had a LiPo battery failure. Alright, that powers the receiver. Alright, I will not be buying any more LiPo batteries. Alright, I can't deal with it. God forbid it. I've seen too many accidents. I've seen people with their shit go on fire way too many times this year alone. Never mind last year and 2 years ago. 2 years ago, my neighbor lost his garage, lost his Corvette, lost his Harley Davidson because his X-Max went on fire and took down his garage and his shed. It's a good thing his garage is not connected to his house. But so anyway, yeah, everything's running good. I have a little issue. I don't know if the servo is bad now or on its way out. Probably not. But if it is, no problem. I will switch over back to high tech. Alright, well, this truckie's never seen high tech, but my buggy, I run high tech on everything, but the sat boxes did work very well over a year and a half now. Many washes, many bashing, many accidents over and over again. Probably still good. Well, my LiPo battery here took a shit on me. I thought it was maybe the receiver and this and that, wasted so much time. I wound up borrowing my brother-in-law's 6-volt battery, hooked it up to the receiver, it worked. Voila, it was working. So I connected the 6-volt battery here, decided to drive it, and it was not moving. Why wasn't it moving? Because it wasn't at full throttle. So when I put it back up here with the 6-volt, the servo did not push the throttle, wide open throttle. It did not open the carburetor. Alright, so I don't know if that's a 6-volt thing, not enough power for these high voltage servos, or maybe the servo is going bad. I also tried to adjust the endpoints on my Futaba 4PLS and to the max, and it still wouldn't have enough power to open the throttles. All right, servo. So I got to look into that, see what's up with that. Before I put Li-Fi batteries, Li-Fi batteries, or Life batteries, whatever you guys want to call them, I'm going to use the Venom 2100 LiPo battery that's in my truggy. Oh, I'm sorry, my buggy on here, just to see if the power of the battery is the problem that's causing this servo not to fully open the carburetor. All right, if the battery is not the issue, then it's the servo that's not performing at its what it's supposed to be performing. So let me take this battery out real quick. Another thing, I did not bring my toolbox with me this time. All right, I'm gonna clean this toolbox up. I'm gonna have it downstairs somewhere. That way I can keep my good tools at home, not carry with me, and work at home. So anyway, here's a better look. Fucking rain's coming in here. Here's the toolbox or tool bag. This shit is heavy, I ain't gonna lie. This is heavy, bro. This is what I had set up. Alright, and it's got a lot of stuff in here, which I'm gonna be putting more stuff. So I'm gonna bring this downstairs. We'll get a closer look at this. Now, since we're still here up here, let me just show you something real quick that I got from Tractor Supply, which is a great thing. When I saw it, I looked at it, I'm like, wow, this is perfect for RC. So maybe this will help some of you guys if you come across these trays. I have a lot of magnetic trays all over, taking up shit and whatever. I gotta clean everything out, but check out this one here, guys. Perfect, wonderful for RC stuff. All right, you got these dividers in it. All right, I got this at Tractor Supply Company. All right, they're all over the states except for Long Island. There are none in Long Island, New York, but there are many in upstate New York. And all right, so it was on sale. It was cheap. Anyway, check it out. Nice dividers. You can put your little screws here, boom, boom, whatever. You can separate, organize your stuff. You know, you want to do a quick job. You want to do a differential oil change. You got your hardware. You want to pull your hardware out real quick. Boom. You know, you can put them over here instead of mix matching everything, because you do have screws that are different sizes here. You know, when you remove your shock tower from your truggy here, your TLR, or even other models. You know, I mean, look at this. Even the magnet's strong. It's already pulling up the grinded metal here. It's starting to get, yeah. So I'm gonna have one up here and one downstairs on my workbench. All right. I wanted to buy 3 of them because I want to have one of these. I want to carry one of these with me at all times in my tool bag there. All right. Well, if I'm out in the field, if I'm out bashing somewhere or whatever, or even if a friend needs to borrow one, boom. So yeah, very cool. I got 2 of them because that's the last they had, and that's it. I got some. I was over here messing around. I'm like, let me just do a quick video. I don't need to, but I'm just going to replace my clutch bearings. All right, part number LOSA 6949. I got this at my local hobby store, Track Day Hobbies. He has them in stock. It's just that still not too bad, but when I was the other day, I don't like when I touch my clutch bell, and if I see my flywheel move with it, I replace the bearings, the clutch bearings. I don't mess around. All right, because when I'm out there running, I'm running for a long time, beating on my shit. I don't need no failures, which I rarely get failures. All right, I had a failure this weekend, but it had to do with the LiPo battery. So let me pop that LiPo battery out of here and show you. Yes, I do have better tools, but you just can't go wrong with one of these. All right, this pretty much does it all almost for 8 scale. All right, even a few things on 5th scales. This is something everybody should have in their tool box or work area. All right, I usually carry this with me. All right, I have built this buggy and this truggy with one of these. Alright, so anyway, I just loosened this up. Let's pop this out. Alright, and this is the last time I will ever use a LiPo in here for my receiver. Buying wise, I will never buy another LiPo for this. I will be using the LiPo off of this guy here just temporarily until I get 2 new Life-E batteries. Right, then I'm going to decide using on here. I got to talk to Ray at Track Day. I like to deal with my local hobby store first. So anyway, here it is. No fires, just failure. Thank God. No. You know, you don't want this sitting in your garage, right, with all your goodies, or in your house, or with something like this that could possibly go bad or fry up, you know, or ignite, blow up, or whatever. All right, so this was a failure. It just stopped working. After a jump, I did a jump. It did this crazy crash. Nothing broke on the car, truggy. All right, and then just the battery went to shit. All right, so yeah, so let's see what wasted some time over there, but hopefully just the battery is shit and the servo is still good. If the servo is not good, we will replace that as well, because I don't have time for I need heavy duty shit. I don't have time for stuff that fails. Alright, so let me bring you guys downstairs. I'll bring one of these downstairs to me. I have so much shit to do, man, but what are you gonna do? One thing at a time, that's it. Alright, let's unbox this DDM box here. It's been a while. I've had this for a while too. Almost just as, probably 4 weeks too. Alright, let's see what we got here. Most of you guys already know I'm a big knife guy. I love knives. Alright, it's a very good knife I got, very reasonable. It's an old timer. Very nice to have. Everybody should have one of these, something similar to this in their pocket. Alright. Alright, what we got here from Steve, from DDM. Oh shit. Okay, I see an air filter. Triple flow filter, needs oil. Oh shit. Okay, that's one. Let's put the light on here. Oh, I gotta clean this up, set this up. I got a freaking laptop that I never use, never. Started. Oh shit. Look what we got, boys. My second DarkSoul Lightened Flywheel. Zah! From DDM, part number DR362. DarkSoul CNC machined Lightened Flywheel. This is nice, good stuff. This is the true lightweight. This is the lightest flywheel you can get. Alright, neatest job. Alright, some people that have hard times tuning, that doesn't like, that overleans their engines, may have a problem running these. Okay, because you get less air movement. Alright, the stock flywheel has bigger fins, so it will cool down your engine a little more. But I know I can tune. I know how I run my stuff, and you know, certain motors, like I won't have this on my MTXL. Because my MTXL a lot of times will be idling for like ever, and just drive it, beat on it. I won't run this on an MTXL, but I would definitely run this on my Baja platform. All right, I got not one, but this is my second one. Okay, I got my first one already a while back. I haven't even installed it yet. It's right here. All right, I've done an unboxing of this a while back. All right. I like this flywheel on certain setups, not on everything. All right, I actually don't have an engine with any lightweight flywheel yet. Alright, I have installed them before on friends, but you know who has one of these is my buddy Chris, Everyday RC. He's got one for like years on his 5T that he did. But oh, we got another DDM sticker. And that's it, those two things. Alright, so let's take a look at this here. Actually, I'm going to keep this intact. Alright, so what we got here, I got another velocity stack. Now we got to, I don't want to open this up. Right, there's a DDM tall RC velocity stack. And you got this cone here. This is a big intake system. All right. And I have another outerwear. All right, so this is the part number. Is the kit. It's called Crazy Stew's Intake System for the Losi 5T. Now, I would love to run this intake, but I can't with my ScoPod motor. All right. If I do run my ScoPod motor on my 5T, I won't be able to run this. But one day, if I pop that ScoPod motor out of here, all right, use that for something else. I may throw a nice 30.5 or 32 motor in here, and then this would be the perfect intake for it. All right. Yeah. So let's see. Or maybe if I get a second 5T with a different setup, this is the intake that I would more than be happy to run right here. Part number SM104. All right. This is a very cool setup. Look it up. You can go on DDM's website, hit that part number there, and look it up. You'll get a full view of it. All right. I'm not going to take it out of the bag because I won't be using this anytime soon. All right, but at least I'll have it on my parts pegboard there. All right, ready for everything. All right. And then when I do use this, I'll have it all together, and then it'll be an easy setup, easy swap. You know, you guys know me. I'd rather have more engines and less RCs. Anyway, I'm all about the engines anyway. So stay tuned. We got a lot of engine stuff coming up. But what else? Yeah. So this is very cool. All right. My buddy Rich Gordon told me about this intake. Unfortunately, I can't run it with the ScoPod motor, but we will run this someday, or if I get another 5T. Alright, so I'm kind of worried I had to buy this, even though I'm not going to use it, because I'm afraid that I may get discontinued. Right? There's more and more things getting discontinued nowadays, all the good shit. So I'd rather have it now, and I'll worry about it later. I gotta admit, man, DDM, they package their stuff very well, nice and neat, and you get the shit quick, man. It's amazing how they do things.